Kevin Sidebottom here, speaker, author, and trainer. And I go around and teach sales organizations and leadership teams how to build trust and influence with their customers and their team members to drive higher revenues and more profits. Today, let's talk about how we build trust and respect in our teams, in our workplace. What do we need to do? Well, it all falls on us. We have to be intentionally trying to build trust and respect in our teams. If we don't, we're not going anywhere. That's the sole thing here. Now, I'm going to give you some tools in this video that will help you build that. But the first thing we need to understand is it's all on us to start building the trust and how we interact with people and the respect and showing them respect, or we're not going anywhere with anybody and the team will suffer because of it. Okay? So let's get into it and let's answer the 3 questions that everybody asks. Do I like you? Do I trust you? And how can you help me? By answering those questions, well, we're actually going to gain trust. And by showing intentionality, we'll actually gain some respect from people because we're being intentional on learning about them. Now, I caution you, you do not want to go and manipulate people. We're intentionally learning about people and trying to build trust because we value them. Not for what they can do for us, but because we truly value them. So let's show up right. How do we become likable? Well, it's how we show up. What face do we wear? Do we come in like Eeyore? Are we always angry? Or are we actually happy and engaging to people? What colors, what environment we're in. Those things are key factors of what will take us into the likability category. And I know some people sit there and go, well, I don't care if people like me. Yeah, we all do. We all want to feel valued by other people. So we need to show up and be likable. We need to make sure we're doing the same for them. Okay? We need to make sure that we're showing up in the different environments. So now if we're in a very loud and chaotic environment, well, guess what's going to happen? Trust is going to go down because they're going to associate that environment with us. Anxiety goes up, so do walls. And we do not want to have walls if we're trying to engage people. So by doing this, we need to make sure the environment is actually conducive to building trust. Now, I'm not saying you have to be in a therapist's really quiet room, but you can be having a coffee in a quieter corner, talking to people, or on a phone conversation, or do video calls, which are even better because 90% of communication, nonverbal. So it's not the words you say, but the tonalities, the face, the pace, all those things actually affect it. Okay? So we need to make sure that we're engaging people in the right environments. We need to have the right colored clothing on because the different colors of clothing can actually trigger people. Yes, that's right. We can actually set people off by the clothes we wear. So we need to understand, not fashion-wise, but colors is what I'm talking about. By showing up with the right color clothing on, we'll actually build trust. And, well, you're going to have more confidence and more respect and more cohesiveness in the group. So figure out what colors are, and you can wear those. Now, in my trustworthy training, I'll break it down for you, or you can actually go read Influence by Robert Cialdini. Fantastic book. Talks about all the different colors, how and why they affect people, and it's a long read, but it will give you some great insight. Now, when we're sitting down with people, we need to focus in on that 3rd question. How can you help me? This is where we need to be intentional. If we're going to be intentional, we need to understand the situation, the issues, and the ramifications. Because if we don't, well, how can we help people? How can we know what's going to be needed to help them and get to the solution they need, right? We need to be intentionally engaging them and finding out. Now, I know a lot of corporations talk about learning about people and it can bite you in the butt, but I'm going to tell you right now, by being intentional learning about people, you're going to build trust. So I often recommend having a CRM. Now, most sales organizations have CRMs, which are customer relationship management tools, to actually learn about the customers. We should be doing that with our team. we should be engaging them and learning about them on every interaction, just like our customers. We should be learning about them and populating it because we value people. That's right. By valuing them and showing we care and taking notes and learning about them because we want to engage them right, well, we're going to build trust and we're going to have a better environment, better culture. And that's what we truly want. If you go look at Ramsey Solutions, which is a huge growing organization, I mean, they have over 1,000 people already, and they're building a second wing of their building because they've run out of room of people in the last 10, 15 years because they've built a great culture, being intentional, knowing about people. I mean, they've even had people who are going through cancer or they just lost a family member or they're having a baby, and the teams were working so well because they know and encourage each other that they come around each other to help. And when we know about our team and are encouraging them and knowing what they're going through, we can actually bring in different resources to help them through what's going on, and we'll build more trust. And speed will go up, profits go up. That's what we truly want, is to have more money and growing our business and having more trust. If we do all these things correctly, we'll do that. All right? If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If you like the video, hit like, share, subscribe, send it to somebody it might help. That's why I do these videos. We'll see you next time.